I'm Caroline Dowd-Higgins. Thanks for listening to Your Working Life, my podcast series featuring thought leaders in the career and personal growth arena. I know that you spend a significant portion of your life at work, so I'm on a mission to provide you with tools, inspiration, and resources so you can enjoy your career and love your life. And I'm very happy to welcome my special guest, Joseph Terzi, to the show today. Joseph, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm proud to be here.
Oh, well, I'm glad you are, and you're in sunny California. How's your weather today?
Oh, beautiful as always.
Okay, excellent. Well, I'm glad we've got that consistency going. Hey, I want to tell our listeners that Joseph graduated from Columbia University in 2004, and in 2006, he founded Pano Equities, a successful real estate investment fund for the purchase and development of land and properties in Texas. And then in 2008, he acquired and revitalized Basha Accessories, LLC. Basha was then a struggling fashion accessories firm and now sells in all major department stores, specialty, junior, and chain. So he's a man on the move and a man on the rise. In 2010, Joseph founded Genus Web, a full-service iOS, Android, and web development company. He developed multiple high-tech apps for luxury beauty brands, as well as innovative software solutions for the management and operation of dispatch-oriented services businesses that rely on fast, location-based communication. That's a heck of a bio, Joseph. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now, let's talk about Prive, right? What was the genesis of Prive?
The genesis of Priv. Well, it's okay. So let's go back a little bit. Like you said, I was building apps for location-based apps, dispatch service apps, stuff like that. And it occurred to me that there was no platform for all this type of stuff. A one-stop shop where you could basically bring on any dispatch service and and go ahead and provide these services to come to you or wherever you need them to be. So we started thinking about what type of services are lacking in the on-demand economy that was starting to boom, and beauty and wellness seemed to be very unrepresented,
Mm-hmm.
misrepresented. Sorry, I just had a problem with my phone. Um, so we decided to build this platform for beauty and wellness services, with the mindset always being that we would continue to add on as many services as we can going forward on a monthly and on a quarterly basis.
Right. So what came first, the idea or the technology?
The technology really came first. We were building these things. We had a good mindset of what we wanted to build, and and we got going with that, and then the idea sort of came afterwards.
So walk me through it. You decided to offer this full platform of services rather than focusing on, specific services like hair or nails, for example. Why did you go the full shebang?
Because if you think about it, I mean, let's say I focused on hair, for example. How far is an app that does just does hair going to go really? I mean, when you think more platform based, the potential is exponential where you can go with it. I mean, you could do literally anything at some point. So we want to be one day the place, the place to go for in the on-demand economy.
Wow, that's excellent. And beauty and fitness seems like a good marriage, right? So are they working well together?
Yes, they are. I mean, you see a ton of people who try the app out, get their nails done, and the next day they'll try a massage, or the next day they'll try a workout. So it's got that great crossover possibilities.
So walk me through the app, right? So some of our listeners may not be familiar with it. Walk me through the app and why we should check it out.
Okay, so you download the app, you conveniently log on through Facebook or LinkedIn or your email.
Hmm.
Um, the first thing you see is a list of services, service categories. So nails, hair, makeup, fitness, massage, spray tan. You click on one of those, an accordion like thing opens up, and you can select which specific service that you want. So a child's haircut, a pedicure, a manicure, whatever it is.
Hmm.
You press continue, and you see a list of all the service providers that can do what you need. You click on one of them that you like from their headshot and from their star ratings and from their distance away from you, and you get to their page and you can read about their bios and see their portfolios and see their reviews, and see what else that they can do, and maybe you want one of their other services to come with you, and then you click Priv. And once you click Priv, a direct communication with that professional begins. And you see when they receive the request, um, when they receive the request, when they look at it, what they, if they need to reschedule with you, and you see the process happening right away. So it's not like you just request something and then you get an email a little bit later that it was accepted.
Hmm.
So that's a big part of it. And then you can, once they've confirmed your appointment, you can message with them inside the app and monitor where they are and see on a big map where they are. And at that point, unlike other services, you go back in and you could start requesting more people. It's not just a one, you got your service and now you move on and you can get another person to do something else for you. You can get now you got your nails done. Now let me get a blowout and let me get my makeup done. You can have as many people as you want coming to service you. So the concept being, you start building your staff.
Hmm.
You get to this point where only celebrities before had a staff like this, and now you have it at your.
Wow, I like that. So it's the full-on concierge effect, right? That you're building your team.
Exactly.
Nice, nice. And you are really already talking about version 2.0. You're in LA. There are a lot of things coming in the next few months. Tell me more about that.
So we launched the app, and the design that we put out was nice, and we focused more on functionality. Right away, we started to work on a total aesthetic redesign, and some increased functionality. We're doing tomorrow bookings now instead of just today bookings. Um, and then a whole slew of other stuff that's now available in 2.0, and just a much more beautiful interface, much sleeker, much simpler to use. And yeah, we're expanding in LA currently. Our launch date is September 18th.
Very
We have
exciting.
very exciting times. We have a lot of good events planned. It's going to be pretty interesting.
Good
Yeah, and
stuff.
all that's happening within this month. We're also launching Android this month.
Very
So
good.
all Android users could start priving as they've been requesting for many months now.
I
They'll get
like
their,
it. I like
yeah.
it. Good stuff. So, one other thing, Joseph, let's just drill down, right? So, what does Priv do that the conventional salon doesn't? And why should I even bother using the app, right? I mean, show me the return on investment for me as a consumer.
Okay, I mean, so I'm going to talk from the LA perspective now
Good,
because
good. Yeah,
now that
because
now
I
that
get
I'm
it.
here, I'm in that mindset.
You
I'm not
get it.
interested in New
Yeah.
York anymore. So my wife, for example, okay, she's coming to LA now, and there's nowhere to park. She can't get anywhere. We have a rental car. We don't have navigation, so she's using navigation on her phone. She gets a phone call. Everything's a mess. She's spending 2-3 hours trying to get anywhere. You
Yeah.
know, when with thanks to Priv, she has her personal trainer come to her. She has her manicure come to her. All done at a convenience whenever she's ready. You know,
Got
and
it.
the timing has been great here. The professionals have been amazing. They're used to it, especially in LA because
Yeah.
they service a lot of that type of stuff here. And as far as the client's concerned, it's just that much more simple
Nice.
and that much more selection too. I mean, instead of waiting, you get to see who you're getting.
Yeah.
Whereas in salon, if you want to book your favorite person to get, you got to see their availability. You got to call up. It's a whole hassle. Now you get their whole availability right in front of you, and that's basically it. Yeah, I mean that's
Excellent.
the return on investment. I mean,
Very good.
I'll never go to a salon again. I know that
I
for
was
sure.
just going to say you'll never go back, and you shouldn't. I would love to.
Or to a horrible gym either.
Right, because you just don't have to. Hey, I want to pick your entrepreneurial brain for another minute, though. What's it like in startup land, right? Because there's a whole culture in starting up business, and your startup tech too, specifically in the app world. Give me your,
Startup
your
land is
thoughts about
awesome.
that.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, it's really a lot of fun. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's obviously the challenges are crazy, but it's a much more relaxed environment. I worked in the corporate world. I worked in established companies. in the startup world, it's just there's a sense of camaraderie with all your workers, and there's a great feeling of coming to work, and it's just an exciting thing, and and the press and the interest, and it's awesome. I mean, it's
That's
really
great.
fun.
That's great. And what about funding? Was it difficult for you to get funding, or did you get funding? Tell me about the financial side.
Funding was not a challenge so far, thank God.
Good,
So
good.
when I had the idea, within a couple of weeks, I approached a friend of mine who comes from an investment banking background
Uh-huh.
and has access, and he provided the initial funding, and then he brought in another big fund investment guy from London. His name is Alon Shibble. He ran a major hedge fund called Duet Asset Management, which he started and sold his position. And so we had the initial seed money right away. It was about $1 million,
Mm-hmm.
and we're in the process of raising an angel investment round, which is going to be pretty extensive and at a great valuation. So yeah, funding has been the least of our problems.
That's great. That's great. Good for you. So, Joseph, what's your advice for the emerging entrepreneur who's wanting to get into that app space? What do you know now that you wish you knew in the beginning?
Hmm. Okay, there's so many things.
I bet.
Uh, well, funding is definitely. Don't think that you're going to grassroot it. I mean, that's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, not in this tech environment. You need to be out quickly. You're going to get knocked off quickly. You're going to get imitators popping up all over the place. If you're not funded properly, um, you're going to get squashed pretty quickly. And the costs are immense, even if you are trying to grassroot it. Um, that's one thing. The other thing is get a solid dev team behind you, a quick dev team who can. I mean, this is specifically for the tech startup,
Sure,
obviously.
sure.
Who's adaptable and can come up with solutions for all kinds of problems, whatever they are, whether it be on the business side or whether it be for the app itself. That's a key. It's a total key to be able to be that flexible with your software development.
So you've got to have a
Those are,
great team.
you have to have a great team in general. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Joseph, I wish you great success. This is so exciting. Remind us how we can find you on multiple social media platforms. You've got Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and tell us how we can download the app.
The app is currently available on iOS and Google Play within a month,
Okay.
and the Instagram handle is GoPriv, and the Twitter is Go. All of it's GoPriv, and Facebook GoPriv.
I want to thank you so much for joining me on your working life. It's been great getting to know you. I appreciate your time. I hope you're enjoying sunny California, and I wish you great success with Priv. And
Thank
I
you.
want to thank our listeners for tuning into Your Working Life, where my goal is to help you design your career destiny so it doesn't happen by default. True career and life satisfaction is possible, and it's time to embrace what you love doing so you can do more of it. I'm Caroline Dowd-Higgins. Take good care.